Timothy Olyphant feeds rumors that Star Wars would make a comeback. After making his debut in The Mandalorian Season 2 premiere, Cobb Vanth gained popularity as a new character in live-action Star Wars, although he hasn't been seen since the Book of Boba Fett's end. After being shot by the deadly Cad Bane, Vanth was placed on life support. Nevertheless, in the closing scene, he is shown recuperating in Boba Fett's Bacta tank. Fans have been wondering what Cad Bane and the other key characters have been doing to after the show's conclusion. Timothy Olyphant's most recent response to a query on Cobb Vanth has sparked rumors that a return to Star Wars is planned, despite the fact that Boba Fett actor Temuera Morrison and his co-star, Ming-Na Wen, have refuted any such rumors. When Screen Rant's Joe Deckelmeyer contacted Olyphant at San Diego Comic-Con about his next movie, he inquired whether Cobb Vanth might reappear. In response to the inquiry, "When do you think we'll see Cobb Vanth again in The Mandalorian?" Olyphant said, "Thank you for asking, Joe. I am not permitted to discuss it." Despite the fact that Olyphant avoided addressing the question almost completely, it's difficult not to read too much into his well-crafted response. We haven't seen Olyphant as the Marshal of Freetown in almost 3 years, since the Book of Boba Fett finale broadcast in February 2022. Olyphant seems to be under contract based on his refusal to respond to inquiries on his future in Star Wars. There's little doubt that Cobb Vanth will return. Given that Vanth is a significant Tatooine native and one of Din Djarin's most loyal friends, his potential return makes perfect sense. Din Djarin is likely to encounter the Marshal if he is on the planet on business. Although Cobb Vanth may be involved in another project, most fans would likely assume that he will return in The Mandalorian and Grogu or an episode of The Mandalorian. Rangers of the New Republic was unveiled by Lucasfilm a few years ago. Later, plans for the series were shelved, but the program may serve as a unifying force. The Book of Boba Fett, Skeleton Crew, The Mandalorian, and Ahsoka are all components of a bigger scheme that culminates in Dave Filoni's film. The revival of Rangers of the New Republic may provide a chance for long-lost figures like Cobb Vanth to make a comeback. If Din Djarin makes a comeback, you can very much count on Cobb Vanth to be included conversing with him in a future production. Nevertheless, because Boba Fett and Fennec Shand haven't been seen since the Book of Boba Fett, I'm interested to see whether Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau have any plans for them.